And welcome back, Crypto Hulk. Oh, yeah. We're going over the court trial of appeal. This court case with the SEC and Ripple, not us people, but with Ripple, this might end up going to appellate court, federal Supreme Court. I have about a year's worth of experience working at the state level Supreme Court. Not as a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. My name's Crypto Hulk. Yes, biggest fucking liar on YouTube. That's why they shadow ban the channel so bad. That's why some of you, when you sign up as members, they don't automatically renew because YT forces you to end. At least 500-600 people a month are kicked off the memberships. I got the stats on my show. I'm like, how do 500-600 people a month? Well, we know why. Some people can't leave a comment. Some people are not notified. On and on and on. They don't want you to know what's on my channel. I've lost one channel here. I've lost, I think, 2 or 3 on TikTok. Imagine that, right? Bunch of teenagers and shit on TikTok, and I get kicked off. I guess because I'm too old or something. I don't know. I've been hearing about the Working Money channel, and I mean that guy does the research. He's more like okay. I'm not putting him down. I listened to that guy from day one. I haven't listened to him for like a year or so or 2 or whatever. Like whenever I started, well, I don't know, whatever it is. I started off with him, Kevin Cage, Digital Asset Investor, Digital Perspectives, King Solomon, XRP. Trying to think of some other ones. And I don't, like I'm telling you, I'm so busy. I'll listen to some of them sometimes, but it's like I've got my own program and my own style. I'm interested in a certain kind of thing in crypto. I don't do day trading. I don't do any kind of trading. I don't look for buying the bottom and selling. I mean, and that's great. I'm not knocking it. Some of these guys do that. I definitely don't do chart analysis. I made it 18 minutes in the dry sun at 174. For me, that's tough. I'm a little out of breath. No, I'm not getting out of shape. I got back home, cleaned up, and my body's still trying to recuperate. But I can deal with the winter, like 40-degree weather, wearing a t-shirt, shorts, no problemo. It's just this fucking 174 kind of kicks my ass, all right? MKP is driving but listening. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to start off. We got a lot of information to go over. Okay, look, so check it out. So here's the title. If you see me like wiping and shit, it's not that it's hot in here. I got the AC set at 73 right now. Normally maybe it's 72. I'm just trying to cool off because I've been like sweating and I'm kind of like out of breath. But what I'm going to go over with today, I'm hearing a lot of FUD from like all these channels and all the news, all the crypto. Look, this XRP Ripple case has been on people's shows every day for like 2.5 years. Every day, twice a day, they'll report on the Ripple trial. They have milked this. It's like an 80-year-old dairy cow. There ain't nothing left. You can squeeze the udders and shit. Ain't no milk coming out. But they've been milking this sucker bad. So let me get the disclaimer out of the way. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a lawyer. I've never served as a lawyer. I know nothing about law. I know nothing about anything. The biggest airhead on the internet. The worst advice. I give the worst advice. I don't give financial advice. It may sound like I'm the biggest liar. That's why. And if I tell you to buy something, don't fucking buy it. Got it? Okay. Buy XRP. Yes. And this guy will tell you.
I love the First Amendment. Nobody loves it better than me. Nobody. Who uses it more than I do? Basically, all I've done is keep my promise.
Okay, that's true. I'm going to show you our first article here. We're going to be talking about this appeals case. If it goes to appeal, it's going to have to go to the Supreme Court. I'm just going to let you know. I'm just going to let you know. Still, that's not going to matter because we We don't have clarity from, okay, let me break this down for people outside of the United States. In the United States of America, Congress makes laws, not the judges, not Gary Gensler, not Jay Clayton, nobody. Congress makes laws, okay? So what's going to have to happen for us to be rich, I'm just letting you know. Now, there's two things we need. We need global crypto regulation. That's one. All the countries. See, next, number two. Damn. Number two, we need global cryptonization. That's a great word I just made up. So you take real world assets, houses, cars, racehorses, naked pictures of Gary Gensler. Oh, hey, some people will pay for that shit. I don't know. And then if you take like bank deposits, banks might put the real estate. They'll put real estate on a token. So those two things need to happen. But guess what? Every country has to have kind of similar rules, okay? You can't have America calling XRP a security, whereas other countries not. That's not going to work. So the first thing we need is global crypto regulation. Number two, global tokenization of real-world assets. And yes, naked pictures of Gary Gensler and little smoky sausages. I'll leave that up to your own imagination. Now, let's talk about the United States. What do we got to have? Congress has to make laws. Right now, we have none. Judges, okay, this is wrong. Everybody's totally missed it. Everybody on YouTube and every platform, unless they're copying what I'm saying right now. In the United States, judges do not make laws or clarity for the crypto market right now. See, when someone says, oh, XRP is the only crypto with clarity, that's wrong. That shows somebody who's fucking stupid that says shit like that, okay? Let me repeat. In the United States, we learned this in the United States, I think in 7th or 8th grade. It's nothing complicated. Go ask a 7th or 8th grader. Hey, have you taken the, U.S. Constitution stuff? Yeah, okay, this is easy. You have the legislative branch of our government in the United States. They make laws. Imagine that. Right now with crypto, there are no laws and no framework, no definitions, no nothing. I don't know why I'm the only one preaching this for 3.5 years, okay? This shit is not complicated. Judges don't make laws. They interpret laws, right? Let's go with the Ripple hearing right now. Judges interpret laws. We can agree on that. At least I'd hope so. Okay. Judges interpret laws. Now follow me. Nobody else is talking about this. It's got to be some guy with his fat ass sitting on the floor telling you this, right? None of the YouTube lawyers are telling you. None of the, think about it. Think about all these crypto shows. Oh, let's have this legal expert on. These legal experts are dumb as fuck, okay? Look, I'm going to tell you just simple shit. Judges interpret laws. So therefore, if we have no law, therefore we have no interpretation. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Those critical thinking and logic 1 classes in junior college are sure fucking paying off, aren't they? Why, yes, they are, Jim. So let me break it down again. The recent court finding by the judge in the crypto case does not give Ripple clarity, legal clarity. If you say that, you're fucking stupid, okay? And if you're a lawyer and you say that, you need to be disbarred because you're really fucking criminal, okay? Let me break it down again. In the United States, you have the legislative, which is the Congress, who makes laws. Congress makes laws. The judicial interprets them and provides clarity based on the law, not the judge's opinion. We don't do opinions in the law. Everything is based on law, and there's interpretation of the law, which shall not be a judge's opinion. The last branch of the government we have, do we really need to take it back to 7th and 8th grade? The last branch is the executive, the president. So let's look. Congress makes laws and the legislation. I mean, this shit's really not fucking complicated. Nobody's talking about this shit, which is, I'm wondering, why is nobody talking about this? Okay, here we go. The legislators make laws. Okay, they make crypto laws. Okay, right now we don't have zero, zilch, nothing, nada, no dinero, pendejo. Got it? We got no crypto laws whatsoever. Let me ask you a question. How does a judge, now this is the common sense question of the day. You got to have a PhD to answer this fucking question, all right? You got to have a Juris Doctor, by the fucking way. All right, Juris Doctor. How does a judge make a finding, a legal finding on this Ripple case? That finding needs to be based on law. So if we have no law, this is not a legal finding, is it? Oh shit, Crypto Hulk, you're killing it. You're crushing it. Okay, this shit's not complicated. We're no farther today than we were when this case first started. We're in the same position. To sound redundant, what's the condition we're in? We still don't have legal clarity. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. But no, Crypto Hulk, all the other channels are saying Ripple's the only one, XRP's the only one with clarity. They're fucking wrong and they're stupid. Okay? I just broke it down as simple as it can go. We'll take it back to 8th grade. That's what I did. And I explained it very simply. This judge cannot render a finding of an interpretation of law because there is no law. There's no definitions. That's what we're trying to get, is global crypto regulations. And then each country will have their definitions and standards, and there's nothing here at all, everybody. I mean, it's sad, strong like bull, but that's what we got. Nothing. I need a drink of water. And hold on. Let me check to see who showed up. So that's the intro to the channel. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Dana Doherty, welcome to the members video live stream. We got Shredder, aka, gave one person a membership, and that was Anu Nagar. Got a membership from Shredder. Shredder, I will break you. MC Prosperity gave 5 people memberships. Oh, cool. Well, cool, man. 50. What the hell is this? Home E gave 50 people memberships. Well, I'm not wearing my glasses, and it's looking a little blurry, but I'm seeing a 50. Are you serious? My God, that's pretty amazing. I don't know who Home E is, but there's a lot of people that are very grateful to you right now. Later, when I open up the phone lines, members only on the phone lines, I'm going to have question answer maybe in 20 more minutes from now. I got to go over some news, maybe like 30, at least 30 now, because I've been kind of flapping my gums. But I had to, I'm still shocked that this 250 member. I can't go back. My scroller won't allow me right now to go all the way back to read off 50 names. I can only go to so far. But thank you very much. That's pretty amazing to do for people. Pretty shocking, actually. Yeah, let me scroll through this. Home E. Let's. Oh, wait. Here we go. I'm seeing them now. Okay. Amused Ripple. So these are all from Home E. Home E. Amused Ripple. BK Get to Money. XR. No, that's not one. Carlitos. Hey, Carlitos. Welcome to the channel. XRP Droppy Box. Ingb. AI. Mountain Man. J. Sus. Triple X. Nams Nedden. Hold on a minute there, buddy. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Get Dinner was gifted. Lola Star digital asset hustler, the hustler. Paul Odin, I remember that name. He's been here, I think, a member already. Morty, Margie Cal, Day Porus, DR 650 Adventures, Tony R. Oh my God. Heidi is a member now. Lola World. Paid 365. This is like the longest list I've ever had to read. But I'm not complaining. And there's a lot of people that are now going to have access to asking questions from Crypto Hulk. I'm going to try to answer all these questions. We got Roy, Extra Rich People, PA, Raul Sanchez. Well, all right, you guys. One Lycan is a member. Crypto PT Investor. Hold on a second. Okay, why does this? Yeah, whoever that person is, She-Hulk, block them or do some harassment shit or something. Where's KW? And then Tom Baldwin. And then we got Rafael Gonzalez, Bobby Hernandez, Globally Tapu, D2 Time. And then we've got Colin Valenzuela. Then Sam, SAHM. Then DT21 was gifted. Then we got, let's see, Pleb, welcome to the members video live stream. Hold on a minute there, buddy. Today, I don't know why we're getting so many dumb people here, but I'm reporting people for harassment. So I just want to let people know when you say something out of pocket, you're reported for harassment. So just start thinking about making extra 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 YouTube memberships, because that's what I do. I don't time dumb people out. I just put a harassment thing there, and then you can deal with YouTube and try to argue with them and shit. And you got 15 harassment charges against you. I guess that's how it goes. But that's A-okay. That's the fun part of the job. All right. I'm still scrolling through. Wait a second here. Hold on. MC Prosperity gave 5 people memberships. So let's see who those people are. Hold on. It's not showing it right now, because I guess that Home E gave 50 people. So it's like it's really now with no memberships, but they'll pop up later. Top on Detailing, welcome to the members video live stream. Back again. They've been a member here before. You got Home E, another 50. My God, what the heck? I've never seen that before. That's like a first time. I've never seen a 250, and definitely not seen 5. What? I mean, 250 like bucks. So this is like 500 bucks. My God, I'm telling you, I know we're getting near the end because things are getting really crazy out there. Maybe that's why they're trying to help you guys. This is very first time I've ever seen this before. It's crazy. Scotty F, thank you, Hulk. So let's see if Home Ease members. Well, there's probably not a lot of people now because he's hooked them all up. We got about 400 people in here. As new people come in that are not members, then they'll start showing up as like Home E and Prosperities. So we'll keep an eye on those. Top Auto Detailing. The fade looks good. That fade will look even better on a private beach that you purchased. Wow. I know, one day, right? P.S. I got another Crypto Hulk doll edition coming. Collect them all, Hulk. They will be worth millions. Oh, dang. That's cool. Yeah, like I got this one right here. That's like a straight up dick suck move. I clown fucked up people. That's what I do. We are going to be so fucking rich. Nobody else does deep dives like Crypto Hulk. Got that right. All right. Can I gotta get back to work. You guys are distracting me with all the okay. Make some merch. Man. All right. Let me get into what we got here. All right, so let me send this again. Let me try to get my composure done. Let me get back on track mentally. Because there was a whole lot of memberships being given away in this place, man. Something else. All right. I'm going to show you the evidence that I'm talking about. Crypto Hulk. Now, I've only done this show about 4 or 5 times. Not a big deal. I'm doing it again because I constantly got new people. Today, I'll probably have 120 new members. Okay. Over the past month, I probably gained, but I've lost 500 to 600. Probably gained 5 to 6 and lost 5 to 6. So anyhow, what we're looking at here, in the old days, 2015, there was a settlement agreement. Okay. What happened is you had the Department of Justice started a criminal investigation against Ripple. Okay. And it was settled. And there was fines of $700,000. And Ripple Labs had to basically do okay, so here's the criminal. It was that they were afraid of money laundering, that Ripple was maybe laundering money or allowing it or whatever. Okay. An investigation was done. I'm summarizing it for you. You can read, it's good to read all this because these other channels have not read any of this. So what happened is they got into investigation. Ripple was very forthright. They never hid anything at all. The criminal investigation ended. There was a settlement instead of criminal prosecution. What happened is Ripple had to register as a money. Listen to this. This is very important to understand. To know that this whole court case with Gary Gensler has been a fraud. Ripple was found to be a money service business. And what do you do with money service business? You move money all over the place, okay? The XRP itself, the little cryptos, they were known as electronic money, not securities, electronic money. This court case already determined what Ripple was and what XRP was, and had nothing to do with securities. This whole 2020 December Ripple SEC court case was fake, okay? And everybody bought it. It's amazing. Now, Crypto Hulk, who is involved in this? Well, if we look right here at this page, U.S. Attorney Melinda Haag of the Northern District, California, of the U.S. Treasury Department, there's one, Financial Crimes Enforcement Division. You had the IRS was there doing a criminal investigation. The Justice Department of the United States of America. Are you hearing me? This shit was already done. Okay. It says here in the first paragraph, last sentence, the agreement will resolve allegations that Ripple and its subsidiary failed to follow the law while engaging in the exchange. Listen, what did Ripple do? They were engaging in the exchange of what? Virtual currency. Ripple, when they were buying, selling, whatever, all the stuff with XRP, I want you to hear what the Justice Department, what did the Treasury, what did the IRS say, what did Fincen say, what did everybody in the world say? Ripple was engaging in the exchange of what? Virtual currency. There you have it, right there. Well, Crypto Hulk, what about Gary Gensler saying this? Or Jay Clayton filed the lawsuit. Okay, so what about this? Okay, I don't need to hear none of this dumb shit. I'm showing you right here. See, the judge in this case, here's why this case is fake. This is so basic stuff I'm teaching. This shit's not even complicated. Like, I could teach an 8th grader this shit, literally. There's something called stare decisis, okay? Stare decisis or whatever. It's like Latin or whatever, okay? I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. But stare decisis literally means either in the Greek or Latin. I don't know. I didn't go to school to be a lawyer. I worked in law enforcement. So stare decisis is this. Basically, let the previous case stand. Let the previous decision stand. What previous decision are we talking about? This right here. The decision that the judge and all these government agencies, these 3-letter government agencies or whatever, determined that Ripple was a money service business. And what did they do? It says right here, last sentence in the first paragraph, engaging in the exchange of what? Virtual currency. There we go. There's nothing about securities here. By using stare decisis, we follow legal precedent. What's the legal precedent? This 2015 settlement agreement right here. That's the legal precedent, or also known as stare decisis. Okay? This whole court case, all these channels talk about every day. Can you imagine all these lost channels talking about the Ripple court case every fucking day for 2.5 years, not knowing anything about this right here? It's truly embarrassing. Third paragraph, first sentence. The agreement, meaning the 2015 settlement, formalizes the steps Ripple and its subsidiary, which is XRP II LLC. Oh, we got to get into this. I only have so much time. I could spend 2 hours on this whole show. Ripple and its subsidiary must take to bring its virtual currency operation. Stop right there. let me explain something. You have Ripple. Imagine Ripple as like a bank. Imagine Ripple as escrowed XRP. Just imagine that. Now, we mentioned in the very beginning, right here in the first paragraph, very beginning, it talks about XRP2 LLC. It's formerly known as XRP Fund II LLC. And Ripple and its wholly owned subsidiary, those are the two entities running XRP and Ripple and all this stuff. What happened? I'm going to briefly tell you here, and then we're going to get into attachment A. We're going to get into the guts of this court case. I'm going to show you really what's going on. And guess what? None of these people, this whole trial's been so fucking fake. The American people have no idea, and it's truly sad. So imagine, Ripple's a bank. XRP Fund II is like the salesman, and it's like the armored truck. You know, when the armored truck goes to the bank, I used to do that kind of work. I used to drive in an armored truck, and I used to be the messenger, the guy that gets out of the armored truck with $100,000 on my back, goes inside of stores and shit. All right, I used to do that work too. Way back in like 1993 to about 95, I did that. So I was 23 to 25 years old. I worked for Brinks, Loomis, Armored Transport, shit like that. And so Ripple is the bank. XRP Fund II is the armored truck. XRP Fund II would drive the truck inside of a Ripple vault. Ripple would load it up with XRP. XRP Fund II would drive out and go to the different businesses like different banks and money changers and do all kinds of deals, spread the liquidity, okay? Ripple did not do that except for 1 month in month and a half from like, I want to say April to half of May 2014. Ripple stopped doing that. After that, until now, so from 2014 May until right now, XRP2, which was known originally as XRP Fund II, they have been the ones for the past 9 years. The SEC cannot sue Ripple. Ripple stopped doing that shit. They only did it for a month and a half. And you know why the SEC cannot sue Ripple for that? Because Ripple already went through a court hearing and all this was already determined. Here we go again. Ripple was a money service business and the XRP was a currency. Now, XRP Fund II, they were the ones that did all the wheeling and dealing and all that stuff, okay? We're going to find that out in the court papers here. I'm going to give you the link so you can click on that. So what I want you to do, okay, you're already on this page. What I want you to do in the very first paragraph, click on where it's highlighted in blue, a settlement agreement. So click on that right now. Let me check the comments. Oh, hold on a minute. We're going to take a quick pause so I can make sure I catch up. Let me get some water. Whew. Daniel Raygoza gave somebody a membership. Thanks, Daniel. It's not showing it right now, but I'm sure it will. Dom Kahlo. Hi, Hulk. Just checking the button. Thanks for that button check, my friend. And then Dom says, God bless. Ed Doxy is back at it again. AM show was fantastic. We beat these tyrants with knowledge, and you do the job. Thanks, H. Got that right. All right. Now you should see. Here we go. I want you to scroll down. Scroll down until you go down to page, it should say 6. Okay, yeah. If you look to the right side, well, I'm using Adobe Acrobat. Okay, look down. You might have a different format. Go to attachment A. Go to where it says, written in big letters, attachment A, statement of facts and violations. Okay, let me know when you're there. Yeah, Crypto She-Hulk's typing it out. So we're going to go to the section because once I start, I'm not going to be going back. So it's right after attachment A is right after all those signatures. You can see like Kathy Hahn signed off on this and stuff. Attachment A. Is anybody there or is it just me? So Jeremy the Great says there. Anybody else there? Because I'm ready to start. I'll give you a few seconds more. Who else is there? There. Okay, 1970 Legend is there. Crypto She-Hulk is there. Texas says, okay, we're there. Now, this right here is all the stuff. I'm fascinated with this. When I show you this, you're gonna see how fake this court trial was with Ripple, and you'd be like, well, damn, Crypto Hulk, this was like the biggest fake out, one of the biggest fake outs pulled over on the entire world. Let's start. It says here, introduction and background. Number 1, Ripple Labs is a corporation registered in Delaware. for those of you that don't know, most channels will only tell you that Ripple was known as Open Coin. These other channels don't tell you it was actually New Coin first. What's very interesting, if you do a New Coin deep dive like I have, I can't find anything. They scrubbed it really, really good. And that'll be a 3-letter agency, by the way. Now, you can find shit on Open Coin, but you can't find nothing on New Coin. That's how you know this is some real MI6 kind of, Top Gun kind of stuff, all right? Number 2, it says Ripple Labs, listen what they say. Ripple Labs facilitated transfers of what? Virtual currency. That means the XRP. Let me continue. And Ripple Labs provided what? Virtual currency exchange transaction services. Well, ain't that something? Right there. They're telling us. The government already did a criminal investigation and all these things. But it turns out, what does Ripple do? They transfer money. And they have a virtual cryptocurrency or, a virtual exchange transaction. That's what they do. Let's go to number 3, number 4. Oh, here we go. Now, this is one I got to be careful talking about. Number 4, XRP Fund II, LLC, a wholly owned subsidiary of Ripple Labs. It was incorporated in South Carolina. If anybody out there has access to South Carolina, July 1st, 2013, court document, any kind of information where I could find out who is this XRP Fund II, LLC, send it to my social media, Facebook Messenger, Twitter Messenger, whatever. Just I want to know who this is. I'm very curious. I won't say it online. It'll be a channel killer. But this right here, this company, I'm telling you, this is the one right there. That's the one who buys, sells, and all. See, remember again, Ripple's the bank that holds the escrowed XRP. Now, who's the one buying and selling and transferring and all this shit? It's the XRP Fund II. That's the one, technically speaking, if the SEC wanted to bust, they'd bust them. Okay? But let's continue. Let's go next to legal framework. Legal framework. Number 5, it shows here, the United States Attorney's Office. Stop. So already we've got the United States Attorney's Office. We're talking here about the Justice Department. There's 2 government agencies. Number 3, the Fincen is a bureau within the Treasury. Then we got the Treasury. I mean, we got 4 or 5 government, maybe more. Then you got Justice Department. I mean, do you know how many departments you got involved in this? Why did we have a trial in 2020 that just ended? Can somebody please explain that to me? Because from what I'm showing you here, we've had 5 to 6 government agencies already investigate Ripple and found that Ripple and XRP Fund II are the one buying and selling and doing all this stuff. And it's fine because it's money. It says right here, the Bank Secrecy Act and its implementing regulations require money service businesses. That's what's going on. To file. Ripple didn't file as a money service business. That's why they got in trouble. What did Ripple do? Paid a fine and registered. Off they go. That's all that happened. They didn't get in trouble. They just had to pay a fine. You got to pay to play, right? Let me scroll down. Now, I want you to read this on your own. I'm not going over everything today. Just if you read what show here, talk about what is a money service business, what do they do, these kinds of things. I'm scrolling right through all that. What is the Bank Secrecy Act? So Ripple had to register for anti-money laundering. They had to register as a money service business, anti-money laundering, stuff like that. And then they just went about business as usual. It wasn't a big deal. They were not selling securities. That's just straight up lie. That is what's called a fake out. Our government did a fake out. The SEC did a fake out to slow down XRP adoption. That's all that it was. And you know what's so sad is every single YouTube channel kept reporting on it and reporting on this trial every day. Like an 80-year-old hooker on the Las Vegas Strip trying to make some money. That's what these channels are on YouTube and all that shit. I'm scrolling down. I'm going to keep moving. Now there's pages on this document. Okay, if you look at the document on the bottom of attachment A where it says page 4, that's where I'm at. If you're on like Adobe Acrobat, I'm on page 9 out of 16. Okay, here we go. Number 3 says violations. So scroll down to where you see the Roman numeral 3. It says violations. Letter A, capital. Ripple Labs operation, what? As a money service business. Here we go. These dates are very crucial. March through April, want to say 15 of 2013. I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to look up at the comment section real quick and go back down. Fully owned by major U.S. banks under a top secret. Oh, this is getting good. We Are One says XRP Fund II be fully owned. Could XRP Fund II be fully owned by major U.S. banks under a top secret agreement in cooperation with the letter 3 agencies? Oh, man, that's some good shit right there. I think that's what it is. Because it's called fund, right? I think a government agency, because in the court trial, they never tell us. I mean, we hear about Brad Garland House, but we never hear about XRP Fund II. Who works for them? Who's the CEO of that company? 3-letter agency? This is fascinating. This is what no other channel talks about. I'm the only one. I don't know. I've done the show like 5 times, and it's still fascinating to me. But XRP Fund II could be a fully owned by major U.S. banks under a top secret agreement in cooperation with 3-letter agencies. That's very fascinating. I like that one. Oh. All right, let me continue. So we're under violations. Let's see what it says. Ripple Labs. Now remember, March 2013 to like the middle of April 2013. Let me tell you about what that is. That's very, very, very important. Because that's the only time Ripple itself, I'm not talking about XRP Fund II. This is important to understand. These other channels have no clue. These other channels will tell you, oh, Ripple hasn't sold it since 2019 or something. That's totally fucking wrong. I'm going to tell you what, these people that talk about the trial, all the YouTubers, and I'm going to say all the other channels, like platforms, they're fucking stupid. All right? Ripple has not sold any XRP itself since 2013. That's 10 years ago. These other people are so fucking dumb. I swear to God. They need to watch my show so I can teach them and help them. They're supposed to be like masterminds. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to mention anything. These people are supposed to be like, quote, masterminds. And they report on their show, yeah, Ripple says here hasn't sold since 2019. These people are so fucking wrong. It's 2013, dumbass. What happened was this. But let me continue. So, Ripple Labs has previously described itself in federal court as a currency exchange service. The United States, and they provide what? Online, real time, listen, currency trading and cash management. Nowhere in there the same thing about securities, everybody. These lawyers on these YouTube channels are fucking stupid, okay? Ripple facilitates the transfers of what? Not securities, YouTube lawyers, electronic cash, okay? Equivalents, and provides what? Virtual currency exchange transaction services for transferable electronic cash equivalent units. So, right there explains it all. What was Ripple doing? I just explained that paragraph. They're moving around virtual currencies and stuff. That's all they were doing. There was no securities involved in any of this. Now, this is important right here. Number 17. This is where these other YouTube channels get destroyed by Crypto Hulk. When I show facts, all they do is run their fucking mouth. They don't show facts. They're too fucking lazy to do research like me, so they run their fucking mouth all the time. And they have dumbass attorneys show up on their show and talk about dumb shit, all right? Number 17, from at least March 6, 2013, let's say the court that I used to work in, you'd say around, on or before this date. So just or around that date, but that's fine. From at least March 6, 2013 through what? April 29 of 2013, Ripple Labs. Now we're talking about Ripple Labs, not the XRP Fund II, just specifically Ripple Labs did what? Sold convertible virtual currency known as XRP. Bam. That's the only time. For less than a month and a half in the year of 2013, that was the only time Ripple sold what was called convertible virtual currency. Everybody, I'm letting you know right now, our government has already determined that Ripple is XRP is a virtual currency, convertible virtual currency. Why do we even have this trial? Now, what the dumbasses that don't watch my show, that leave comments on my TikTok and YouTube, oh, that court case was in 2015. It has nothing to do with today. And I'm like, God, you are so fucked. See, you just made yourself look fucking stupid when you try to contradict Crypto Hulk. That's what you do. You let everybody see how fucking stupid you are because, oh, that's an old case. Crypto Hulk keeps bringing up old stuff. Somebody says that, MR, mental retard. Hey, don't make yourself look stupid when you try to show me up because it makes you look like a dumbass, okay? Have some self-respect because I'm going to clown you and it's going to make you really look fucking stupid, all right? Have self-respect and shut your fucking mouth. We see in number 18 right here, Ripple Labs was not registered with Fincen as what? A money service business while engaging in these sales. That's why they got in trouble, okay? Right there. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Hold on a minute. Whew. I think I'm starting to, I know I got out of the dry sauna, but now the heart's starting to beat. Oh God. Let me see what we got going on. I think 1970s trying to give me a coronary. 1970 legend. Thank you very much for that. The case and the possible appeal is total bullshit. Ignore the FUD and hold. You will be rewarded before you own it, before you know it. 1970s legend. When I show you guys this stuff, I'm just showing you how the media, how all these YouTubers are manipulating you guys. Now, people that watch my show, you're not manipulated because you see truth, okay? Yeah, what do we got? 468 people watching the show. Great. There's not 10,000, 100,000, 500,000. Doesn't matter. Numbers don't matter. That's why my channel is beat up so bad by this communist platform that I have to use. Instead of them just let me tell people the truth, they can't handle it. And probably, in all fairness, there's probably some three-letter agency that made a little phone call over to the YT and said, hey, put the brakes on this guy, shadow ban this guy or something, because he's got way too much fucking knowledge somehow. How the fuck is this guy able to find out all this stuff? I mean, this is public knowledge stuff. What I'm teaching right now is not hidden. Maybe in plain sight it is, but I mean, I'm just showing you guys the truth. They don't want you to know the truth. Have you seen on the other channels? Have you seen these dumb shits on the other channels that you watch ever breaking down this 2015 court trial? Nope. Have they been showing you how fake this current trial is? Nope. Why am I the only fucking one? This shit's not complicated. Everybody understands what I'm saying. But 1970 legend, that's the deal. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'm trying to show everybody the simple truth. This shit's not complicated. Everybody right now, because of everybody that becomes a member, let's say you can't donate, fine. Everybody that becomes a member for $5 a month helps me with so I don't have to worry about trying to do some side business or something. I can focus on you. I can focus on doing research. I'm not worried. Look, what pisses me off on all this YouTube and these other platforms is you got news articles like I started off the show with. What article is that? I can't find it right now, but like you'll have all these news articles that these people, the news companies don't fucking know. Maybe they do, but it's like they don't know. So there's all this scary shit coming out like, oh God, what if there's an appeal? Man, look, when you watch my show, that's reality. And after listening to everything I'm saying, there's no fucking way. If it's an appeal, it goes to the appellate court for 1 to 2 years, 3 years. Guess what? Then it goes to the Supreme Court. We might not be done for 7 years from today. This is a stall tactic, okay? It's all that it is. Ripple, now, if they lose one thing in appeals at the appellate, then they can go to Supreme. Dude, it's all a fucking game, all right? I don't care if somebody wins one trial. If the SEC wins this, look, in the end, now let me simplify this even more. I'm going to tell you what, it's going to really confuse you right now. I hate to do this to you. Even, I'm reading to you right now, the 2015 settlement agreement. That doesn't mean shit. Why? Because we have no crypto laws. I probably never told you that before. We don't have crypto regulations. There's no definition in the United States Code. You can't get in trouble for stealing somebody's crypto. It doesn't even exist. You see, so now I'm even kind of bashing the 2015 Ripple settlement agreement because our government cannot call XRP a virtual convertible currency. Where is that in the law? Is there such a thing? There is no crypto in our Congress has not made all these definitions. Now, I hate to confuse people like, wow, crypto, now I'm really more fucked up than before. I thought you said, I'm just letting you know. In 2009, when Bitcoin hit the scene, that's when Congress should have started making laws and providing clarity for the judges. Now, you see my frustration? These other channels have no clue. They're not frustrated because they have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Let me move on. Tequila Fund II. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to go buy a bottle after the show. I got a little bit of cash now. I'll get paid in a few days. Well, actually, I get paid on the 21st of every month, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to have to pick something up. But Tequila Fund II, thank you for that. Oh, yeah. So I think he got the XRP Fund II from Tequila Fund II. That's where that name comes from. I remember now. Sean Wright got a membership from Daniel. Sage Cruz got a membership from MC Prosperity. King Christopher Paul was from MC Prosperity. I can't read off all this stuff. I got a show to do. I'm not trying to be rude by reading off names, but we're 54 minutes in. I'm going to have to do a part 2 on this. Fuck, man. This show's lasting. I mean, I'm not knocking people giving memberships and stuff. It's totally amazing. But I only got so much time. Like, fuck, I'm doing this show tomorrow in the morning. I'm going to keep it open. So everybody, like before, I think I've done these shows, but I'm going to keep this one like open to the public because everybody needs to know this stuff. I'm so sick of all these dumb shits on YouTube that have no fucking idea about this. I've been talking about this shit for 2.5 years at least. And these people don't even bring it up at all. RCM Cap 12. Thanks for that donation. Test Test the donate button. We all will be rich here listening and learning. That's my goal. Hey, so look, on my channel, if you're poor, at least you can watch this and learn, right? Then you'll be rich. But I do appreciate when somebody gets a membership or whatever, because my God, I mean, fuck, look what I'm doing. I'm showing you information nobody knows on the internet. There might be a couple people that might teach this. I've not seen it anywhere. In 3.5 years, I've been watching YouTube videos, not every day, but shit. But I've never seen this stuff. That when you at least get a basic membership for $5, that's like respectful for like the knowledge you're getting on this channel. No other channel can touch this. All right, but if you can't afford it, I'm not knocking you poor people that can't afford the $5. That's fine. I'm not caring about that. Daniel C gave somebody a membership. Marinette, thanks for your donation. I would like to know if the governments are using their own CBDCs. Why would they use XRP or XDC? Or there is something else I don't know. Each government can choose any form of money or payments they want. Some governments want CBDCs, some don't. Some want wholesale CBDCs. It's like WCBDC. Some people want retail CBDC. Some countries want retail ones. Others don't want retail. You know, the XRP ledger, everybody can build on it. Ripple can help build. Like right now, Ripple's helping the Republic of Palau to make their CBDC. You don't need Ripple's help. You can do it on your own and run your own CBDC on a Ripple thing. The native token for XRP ledger is XRP. You don't have to use it, but a lot of people prefer to and stuff. So it's really like the Russians are coming out with their own CBDC, the digital ruble. They're going to back it with gold and stuff. They want more. It depends on what what government wants more control. If they use like an XRP, it's not programmable. So you'd have to have some kind of smart contract wrap the thing or whatever. Now we're getting out of my area. We're getting more into the tech aspect of it. So I'm going to keep it more in the area that I'm more familiar with. But like if a government wants to be free, then a government could make a CBDC and make it non-programmable and all that shit, I guess. Maybe a government doesn't want to fuck with it, just want to use Ripple technology. You know, some countries, maybe like Palau is a good example. I mean, they're a small country. They don't have hundreds of $millions for infrastructure. They just want to call up Ripple. Hey, show up, build the shit, and let's get going. Because they trust Ripple. They're kind of like, have some kind of relationship with the United States. I don't understand all the territorial whatever, but they have some kind of relationship with the United States. They trust it. And they call Ripple up, you know. Joel Katz goes over there, hooks them up and stuff. Whereas Russia, they're not going to have that. They're going to build their own shit. Got it? So that's why some companies that's why some people would use XRP, because they don't want to fuck with all this shit. They're a country. They're not a tech industry. Now, something like Russia, they got a lot of smart scientists in that country, right? They can figure out this shit. Small little countries, it's going to take them 20 years to figure this shit out, right? Isn't it quicker just to call up Ripple? Hey, come over and save the day, right? Bam, done. You can be hooked up in like 90 days or 30 days or something. If you got the island of the Republic of Palau and they had to do their own research and shit, they'd have to reinvent the wheel. So it's just quicker. So that's why you'd have something like that. Eric Goldsmith, thanks for your donation to the channel. Daniel Regoza, basically free. It is. Thanks for the lies, Hulkster. Okay, let me get back. Oh, wait. Arthur L. Thank you, Sherlock Hulk. Oh, this show will be continued tomorrow. I'm going to do a little bit more tonight because this is like just massive, you know. Remember the widow gave 2 mites. Oh, I'm very well familiar with that. But I don't get on here and preach and stuff. It's not the channel for that. I'm not putting you down for saying it. I'm just saying I don't preach. Maybe on Christmas I might do a little bit or something, Easter maybe, but that's about it. What my goal is to make you fucking rich. Okay, that's my only deal on this channel. I'm a regular person. I believe this and I believe that, and you got your beliefs and I got mine. My belief is I'm trying to make you fucking rich. I don't know any of these people on this channel. I never grew up with you. You're not any of my friends growing up with. This is simply helping your fellow human in a fucked up world. I'm trying to provide a solution for you to get out of a fucked up situation. Okay, that's what I've done most of my career, is find someone who's in a messed up situation, and I got to take care of it somehow, and hopefully nobody gets shot and killed. That's pretty much what my jobs have been. Eric Goldsmith, Tequila Fund Edition, Hulk. Now I definitely got to go to Rayleigh's after this and pick up a bottle. Okay, let me go back to this page here. So, if you're on Adobe Acrobat, you're on page 9. If you're not, you're on attachment A, letter A, page 4. And I'm looking at number 17. So it tells us right here, the only time was from March 6, 2013 to April 29th, 2013. That's the only time frame Ripple sold XRP. So these dumbass YouTubers are telling you the wrong shit, okay? Next, number 18. Number 18, Ripple Labs was not registered with Fincen. That's why they got in trouble. It's not a big fucking deal. It was a criminal charge, but when they investigated, see, look, I used to work in law enforcement, and you have to have elements of a crime. For instance, I've said this before, burglary would be entering a dwelling with the intent to commit a theft, like a felony, right? And that would be like burglary. So if a homeless guy, if it's 28 degrees outside and a homeless guy's freezing his ass off and he's gonna fucking die, if he's walking by and he turns a knob on a door and it opens up and he goes into somebody's house to keep warm, that his intent is not to commit a felony. He can go in their house, start eating their food. You can't get him for burglary because that's specifically entering a dwelling with an intent to commit a felony like theft. So that's what I'm saying. So yes, Ripple wasn't registering people with anti-money laundering. Okay, but they weren't intentionally not doing it. They just didn't know. And some people say, oh, well, ignorance is no excuse for law. Da, da, da. Well, when you got $700,000, it does pretty good. Okay. So yes, Ripple did not know they were doing the wrong thing. So they had to pay a fine. Not a big deal. Who doesn't like a good bribe, right? The government accepted a bribe and Ripple moved on, and there you have it. Now this is what's interesting right here. Number 19. This is what I found was interesting. Fincen on March 18th. Now look, this is okay. Wow, this is like a real setup right here. This is why I believe Ripple and this government, they're working together. All of a sudden, out of the blue, March 18th. Now remember, Ripple, there was no Ripple at all. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Ripple comes out of the blue on March 6th and starts selling XRP. Okay, remember, look at these dates. March 6th. Here we have in number 19 here, March 18th. 12 days later, Fincen just makes a law, or they called it release guidance, and they clarified what existing regulations were to virtual currency exchangers administrators. So what does that mean, Crypto Hog? It means I just caught the government setting this whole thing up. Okay, here's what happens. Here's why I always say Ripple is a division of the government. Okay. So on March 6th, Ripple's company comes out of nowhere and they start selling money, convertible crypto, okay? 12 days later, all of a sudden now, Fincen, which is the treasury, comes out with like rules and laws about electronic money and shit. Then they bust Ripple, and then they see the penalty they get. They did something criminal. All of a sudden, see, let me tell you something right now. Starting March 6th, Ripple's not in trouble. March 18th, Ripple gets in trouble. But before then, March 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, whatever Ripple did before that, they're not in trouble for. They're only in trouble from March 18th through May or April 29th. That's it. That's what I find fascinating with this. There was no Fincen laws. Ripple comes in 12 days later. All of a sudden now, Fincen comes up with laws, right? Makes you wonder. Well, doesn't make me wonder. This is all a setup, all right? Everything I'm showing you is right here. And if you read, like, if you were to look at this and read it, there you go. You're like, damn, Crypto Hulk, you just discovered that. Yep. This will be the last page I go over, page 4. Let me look at number 20. Ripple Labs continue to engage in that, even though it was not registered throughout the month. They moved $1.3 million illegally. Okay, they didn't register it. Fine. During the time frame that it was engaged in these sales, okay, look, so here's what's going on. Ripple gets busted. For why? They're engaged in sales, and they operated as a money transmitter, but they didn't have a license. Ripple Labs failed to establish and maintain appropriate anti-money laundering program. Ripple failed to have adequate policies, procedures, and all that stuff. So what happened was this. This is total bullshit, all right? Ripple starts selling March 6th, and there was no kind of laws and shit, right? So all of a sudden, 12 days later, the Treasury just made a bunch of fucking laws and then busted them. That's what happened. It's kind of like you're driving on a highway, speed limit's 65. 12 days later, without really telling everybody, they change the speed limit to 55, and then they bust you. And you're like, for what? They're like, oh, well, we just made a new law today. Today is March 18th, 2013, Ripple. Today we just made a new law. Now you're busted for doing what you're doing. That's what happened, okay? I know we had no law before 12 days ago when you started, but now we do, and we made it just for you. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let me get back to the channel. Check some comments here. I'm going to have to do a part 2 on this tomorrow. I could wrap it up tomorrow. Show is going to take about 20, at least 30 minutes, right around there. Tomorrow's show in the morning will be good. If you can't watch it, it's fine. Watch the rerun on it. But I'm going to dig right in there and continue the show. Let me read off people's Tequila Fund Edition Hulk. So I read that one. Okay. Let's see some comments. Then there's the Organ Transplant Company. Johnny Waves says, what's up, Hulk? I have so much fun taking my 7-foot boa. Okay, well, we're slightly off topic there, aren't we? Let's see here. I thought I was a member. Bad Haas MF says, I thought I was a member, but my name isn't green. I'll have to figure out what's going on. What you might have to do is like start a new YouTube account with a new email address and a different phone number. Because sometimes people, like, you won't see how to join. It won't allow you to join. Some people have to like reset the whole thing. All the other Discords and lives suck. Dude, you are a real OG. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of. This is my really only place I go to make videos and stuff. I just like dealing with facts. I don't deal. You get all these other motherfuckers. I've been on some other live programs and stuff, offline and stuff. It's like everybody's got their own fucking opinions. And when I try to like talk about something, like the fake trial and stuff, everybody has, oh, you know what you're talking about. So I don't even waste my time, man. It's on my channel. You want to like talk shit? Watch one of my shows where I go over a topic. They can't do that. They only got like 1 minute to learn, but they got 30 minutes to tell you all kinds of shit, but they got 1 minute to learn. On this channel here, where Crypto She-Hulk's like, excellent content. Again, Hulk, thanks for keeping us informed with the true news and your views. Sure, real one like him. Is Art3 using XDC? What's the proof? Well, Art3 has a Corda platform, and they wanted to work with Ripple. So Ripple told them they needed to have a crypto. They didn't have one, so they partnered with. So Zinfin was the one that made the crypto for R3. It's called XDC. I don't have the exact pages on it. I've never looked it up because I've just read that. But I mean, sometimes I could, I guess, look for that information. But it's just kind of generally accepted. But that would be a good thing to look up. You could do your own search on that. Type in, go under just a Google general search and type in R3 and then put a plus sign XDC or R3 plus sign Zinfin. It's XINFIN. And then you'll see like there's a relationship somewhere in there. I just have never looked it up because I just thought everybody kind of knew that. Corda, yeah. So R3 is the company, and they have a platform like the XRP Ledger. Theirs is called Corda, and it's mainly dealing with. We went over it the other day. 6 digital exchanges is just one example, but these 6 digital exchanges, Switzerland. That's what Corda does, along with XDC. Is Corda is the platform for trading, for like trading and stuff, and the XDC. That is the crypto for R3's Corda platform. So tomorrow, what time is it right now? 8 o'clock, 8:12. I'm gonna have a show at 6:30 a.m. So right around, I don't know, like 9-10 hours from now. John Doe Crypto. I followed Hulk for about 9 to 12 months now. Not the most regular follower, but then again, news was slow for 3 to 4 months. Glad it's time, and he's the right person for the news that he's reading now. Everyone hit the like button on the way out. Texas has their own gold reserve. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna make a show. I'll post the show in a couple hours. The show's already made. We're on page 4 of the Ripple settlement agreement, attachment A, I believe it's called, page 4. And tomorrow we'll start on page 5. Let me see how much more there is. There's that page, that page. Then there's attachment B. Ripple agrees to pay 450,000 to the office United States Attorney. Ripple Labs and XRP further agree to pay civil penalty of 700,000. So they had to pay about $1,150,000. I think tomorrow's show it'll be a shorter one, like 30 minutes. Yeah, we did most of the work today, getting all those memberships and stuff. Holy cow! But tomorrow I'm going to dig deep again. It's going to be great stuff, great information, and you're going to see clearly that these court cases with Ripple and going to the appellate court, you don't need to go all those courts. It's not even necessary. This has already been decided. I'm reading it to you right now. The courts know everything that Ripple is doing. It's not a secret. Gary Gensler and the SEC seem to think that, oh, there's all this nefarious. There's nothing going on. They're moving money around. That's all I've been showing you. Money service business. Convertible virtual currency. They've been calling Ripple money transmit. There's nothing fucking security here at all. This whole court trial's fake. Everybody on YouTube talking about the trial. If you watch the show, if you watch a YouTube program and they talk about the Ripple trial every day and gave you updates, that's a fake channel. You know why I don't do that? Now you know. New people, why Crypto Hulk doesn't give you daily updates on the Ripple trial when they had it? Because that's fucking stupid. All these channels that give you daily updates are fucking stupid, all right? Because I'm showing you right here. This is the truth right here. It's money. Everything to do with Ripple is money. That's why they have to register through the Bank Secrecy Act. They're a money service business. They have to register as that. Everything's with money. It's nothing to do with securities at all. Court trials fake, just like the other channels. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'll see you in my show in about 10 hours.